What's up? My name's Eric G. On behalf of your friend and myself, thank you for taking a couple minutes to check out our club. I get the privilege of showing you our idea and see if it makes sense to you and if you want to come have some fun and travel the world with us. The name of our club is called Club Seacret. We launched in March 2021. That's the actual launch out there in Vegas at the Circa pool. When you become a member of our club, you get to travel the world at wholesale instead of paying retail.
First thing is your own booking engine. We call it ProSearch. So you name it, it's up right away, it's yours. What this does is it solves the problem of having to search 10, 15 sites just trying to find the lowest price. We have a technology called ProSearch that searches all those for you, puts it in one spot where you can see all the public prices, and then we show you the private price, unpublished net rates you can get because you're a member. Here's a few examples. San Antonio, Texas, just saying right by the airport at the Hilton, $247 on Hilton site. With ProSearch, it's $113, and then we're always going to show you your savings. Atlanta, a bunch of us were in Atlanta, Georgia for an event just a few weeks ago. This is Claremont, $417 on their own site. ProSearch, $145, 236 savings. Now, this isn't retirement money, but if there's $236 laying on the ground, are you going to pick it up and grab it? Yes is the answer, and this is for bookings you're doing anyway. Here's the W in Scottsdale, 1331 on the W site. It's pool party season, people. This is the best pool parties in Scottsdale at the W. I know from experience, 256 savings on that one. It's not just in America. Expand your mind. Look at Bali. Now, could you go to Bali if instead of $1,300, it was only $300 with ProSearch? Save over $1,000 on that one booking, making the trip of a lifetime possible and affordable even for the average family. Also, when you become a member, we have members-only trips. So these are on-demand, pre-negotiated by the company. So since we have tens of thousands of members throughout the world, we have bulk buying power. So these are where you're going to see even deeper discounts than on your own site. And there's select destinations that you can go anytime. So these are for small group travel. Maybe you have, a girls trip, maybe you have a birthday trip, maybe you have a family reunion. Anytime you want to travel with a group of your friends, this is the way to do it. Currently, we have over 80 options live for you to choose from that you get access to as soon as you become a member. Here's just a few examples. Look at Mexico for $199 if you just want to go on a quick trip for 5 nights. Dubai, one of the trips of a lifetime for $556. Look at Italy one. It actually includes 8 airfare for 9 nights for $1359. These are all over the world. And again, we have over 80 of them live and more to come shortly. So what's it cost to become a member? To become a member of Club Seacret is only $50. Now, some of us have heard about timeshares charging $10,000, $20,000 up front, and then a monthly charge. Our monthly is only $50. No contracts. Anytime if you don't feel like you're getting the value out of your membership, feel free to cancel your membership with no penalties. When you become a member of Club Seacret, you get exclusive access and pricing to everything our parent company Seacret has to offer. Now, just a little history. Our parent company is over 20 years old. They started in Israel, the Ben Shavat family. It's a family-owned business, which is so important to me to be a part of. They've done business in all 50 states, 40 different countries, over $3 billion in sales. They started with premium Dead Sea skincare products from Israel, where the family is from, and have since added clean organic nutrition. All in all, there's over 100 world-class products you can choose from when you become a member of Club Seacret. We've recently introduced our loyalty program called 50/50. So if you get started today with our Club Seacret membership, that's the first 50. Then we want you just to choose any of the products that you see on your own website that are exclusive to you as a Club Seacret member. And as long as you spend at least $50 a month, you're part of our loyalty program. One of my favorite products is called Energy. Why? Number one, it's simple. I don't have to explain to you what it does. It gives you energy. Number two, I was one of those guys that would spend money on either whether it was Monsters or whether it was, coffee with all the sugar and stuff in there, just something to give my body energy. Now, the energy drink industry is $91 billion a year. So we know for most people, this is simply a replacement cost. Most of us are spending $50 a month on something we put in our body to give us energy. The problem is most of that stuff we put in our body to simply get the energy we crave has a lot of junk inside of it that our body doesn't want or need. As far as we know, our energy product is, if not the only, one of the only USDA certified organic products in the energy drink space. Zero sugar, gives you clarity, boosts focus, jitter-free, and the best part for me, there's no crash at the end. So for me, what I do is I got my Club Seacret membership and I picked Energy as my product. Now you can pick any product. A lot of us have replacement products. So you might pick your shampoo, your conditioner, your soap, whatever you're picking every day anyway that you're already buying from a store like CVS or Walmart. Why wouldn't you just buy it from yourself and spend at least $50 a month? When you stay loyal for 12 consecutive months on our program, we send you on a vacation every year for free.
It's called a getaway, and I'm going to show you an example real quick of one a bunch of us took in February.
We are out here on the Ruby Princess. We are chilling at sea 2023. We've got a group of people with us on this experience. This trip has been hands down one of the greatest vacations I've ever been on. Meeting some of the people we've never met. The culture has been absolutely phenomenal. I cannot express how much you need to be on one of these.
We have had the best time on this chillin' vacation.
Hey guys, my name is Olu from Toronto, Canada. Originally from Nigeria, living the good life, guys. I've been on a bunch of cruises, but this is far the best cruise. Not just because of the food, the entertainment, but the people I've been with. The family ship. If you haven't been on a getaway, welcome to the good life.
So that cruise you just saw was a 7-day Caribbean cruise. Went out of Galveston, Texas, went to Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay, Cozumel. As you can see, all the food was included. Our Club Seacret members weren't sleeping by the anchor. They were eating the same food as everybody else, going to the same ports as everybody else, but everybody else had to pay $1,876 per person for that cruise. As a Club Seacret member, when you're a loyal member, your price is zero. Every single year, you can get the trip of a lifetime that we call a getaway just for becoming a member and staying on our 50/50 program. So that's what we do. Tens of thousands of people have seen what you just saw and said, yeah, that makes sense. I'm ready to travel at wholesale, get on some of those free trips and start living the good life. If that's you, I'd just like to say welcome to the club and let's get started. But real quick, for those of you that are open to the idea of making another stream of income and just adding on top of what you already have going, I want to talk a little bit about how to help us spread the word with this concept and maybe create a side hustle or another additional stream of income on top of what you already got going on. So we were all taught growing up, you got to go to school, get good grades, go get a good job. The problem is we're taught to make linear income, which means we got to exchange our life for money, hours for dollars. And most people are on the 40-40-40 plan where we work 40 hours a week for 40 years of our life. And then we try to live off of 40% of what we couldn't live off of in the first place. And that's what the system taught us. And not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that, but I know that every wealthy person in the world has two different types of income that we were never taught how to get. First one's called residual income. Residual income is getting paid today for work you did in the past. It's called mailbox money. Okay, so you do the job once and you get paid and get paid and get paid over and over again, whether you're there or not. Warren Buffett puts it like this: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until the day you die. See, kind of the opposite of what we were taught, where you got to be there to make the money personally and everything relies on you with linear income. Residual income is where, yeah, you got to start it, you got to do some work in the beginning, but then you get paid forever off the work you did one time. The second type of income every wealthy person has is called leveraged income, which means they figured out a way to make income not off just their own efforts, but the efforts of a team. The first ever billionaire was a man named J. Paul Getty. He was interviewed as a young man and he said, I figured out I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own every day. When you become a Club Seacret agent for only $49 once per year, you have the ability to make not only residual income, but also leveraged income by building a team. This is where I like to stop and make sure everybody considers what we're actually talking about here. In the inflation nation of 2023 America, we're talking about $149. Now, we could probably sit here and share stories about all the dumb ways in our life all of us have spent $149 on things where we never had a shot at making any money. Here, you get a membership into an awesome club. You get an unbelievable product that's probably a replacement cost for you anyway. And you're starting a business now where you have the opportunity to earn residual and leveraged income. So when you get started today, the first thing you do is become a 50/50 member yourself. Then what you do is invite your friends. Now I said friends, only the people you want to travel with, have some fun with, or may make some money with. You invite them to become members as well.
When you grow a team to 10 members on your left and 10 members on your right, not you personally making all 20 sales. In fact, at this point, you probably don't even know all 20 members on your team, but you love them all because you've used leverage. You now earn residual income. It's coming every month, not based off of any new sales, not based off of any new work, only based off of what you do in the past. It starts at $200 and comes on the last Friday of every month. But now, since you have 10 members on your left and 10 members on your right, talking about travel and having fun, it's going to go faster. It's like kicking that snowball down a hill. The bigger it gets, the faster it goes. $500 a month. Now we're talking about car payments. Now we're talking about maybe an extra vacation every year. What if you have a team of 50-50, $1,000 a month coming every single month like clockwork? 100, 2,000 a month, but it's just going to keep going. When your team hits 250 members left and 250 members right, you earn a residual bonus. Now, this is on top of everything else you're making on the last Friday month of $5,000. This is the number that changed my life. See, my first night I went home and I added up my residual bills. We all have to live with those: the house, the car, the electric bill, the insurance. What's your number? See, mine was about $5,000 a month. I took that number, I put it up on my fridge, and I said, what if I could get my residual income check? What if you could get a check that comes on the last Friday of every month that covers your entire bills, your whole lifestyle, plus $1? That was my definition of financial freedom. And that's what we want to create today. And everything in my life I do is designed now to create residual income that comes month after month after month, instead of linear income that I have to trade my life for and go from zero to hero every month.
The graphics here is developed by Dr. Charles King. It says every company goes through 4 phases of growth. The first one is formulation. Unfortunately, this is the startup phase where about 90% of companies out there that start never make it. Second phase is called concentration. This is where you start to get your early adopters and proof that it works. The most fun time to be around any company is momentum. This is usually about a 3 to 4 year period where companies like us go from completely unknown to household names, and then you get to stability, which is the companies we've all heard of. Right now we're in concentration. We've made it through that startup phase. We're starting to build a little bit of momentum, but we're not quite there yet. We believe there's about 18 to 24 months until we're going to hit momentum. What I'm doing right now, and what I advise you do, is get your boat as big as you can, get your net as wide as you can, because when you hit that wave of momentum, so when we go from unknown to household and become one of the massive giants in stability of the household name companies, you get your piece of it. Placement was the one thing I didn't understand when I saw this, because I've never done anything like this before, but I'm passionate about helping others understand just how important this is. See, the way it works in our system is your friend's showing you, but they're not just showing you. So we're offering you the next best position on our team, and when you get it, you own it. So you can sell it, you can will it, you can transfer it. It's your business, but it can also go fast. So if you like it, but you go, well, Eric, it's $149, that's 41 cents a day. I got to think about it. That's okay. And we respect the fact that you might have to think about it. We just also ask that you respect the fact that we're running a business here, so we can't wait for anybody either. So if we show Andy next and Andy says $149, you can't start a lemonade stand for $149. I'm in. Worst case scenario, I'll just go on a vacation and you come back tomorrow. Well, now you're on Andy's team instead of the other way around. But remember that leverage thing we talked about. See, now Andy's leveraging your efforts just because he made a $149 decision before you, instead of you leveraging his. But this is the part I didn't get. It's not just Andy you're missing out on. You're missing out on everything he ever brings to the table. Again, it's $149 to get started. No contracts. You're not locked in. It's not like a timeshare where they take a blood sample, and if you want to stop, they take your firstborn child. We are the opposite of that. We actually have a policy around here. If you don't want to be a member, we don't want you to be a member, and you can stop anytime you like. I know times are weird out there. Maybe $149 is how you want to get started, and that's your budget. We get that. We also know there's other people out there that have an extra $300 to go all in. If that's you right now, for a $300 difference, you can get our preview pack. We send you your luggage and samples of all of our most popular products. Obviously, the energy's in there. But the coolest part is if you get started for $449 today instead of $149, you get your first getaway today. So you can use it anytime throughout the next year. And then on your anniversary date, you'll have another one. Either way, $149, $449, just get back with your friend. Let them know you want the next available position. Get started with us, and welcome to the good life.